striking midnight, and it's over none too soon. I can hear the angry voices howling at the moon. And you're sitting lonely, and the night is growing still. You think that you won't make it through, but I know you always will. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it turn you around. Don't let it get you down. The smells excite your senses, and you wish that it would stop, but it's all made more intensified by the pounding of the clock. And you begin to wonder, how long will this go on? How much longer will it be Will your world be a prison and you're trapped there alone? You wake up so empty, the sheets feel like stone. I know you're gonna try to come to me, like each time you're lonely. You know I'm gonna turn my back on you, 'cause this time it's over. Tell me this ain't gonna last forever. Let's take advantage while we still can. I'm sure that you'll find the days couldn't get any longer. Day after day is getting old fast. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Get all the boys together, have them tell everybody that they meet. Friday night at midnight, we're all gonna get what we need. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. You know, and I know, we ain't gonna show no mercy to anyone that try to get in our way. I'm sure you'll find we got to put the word out for certain. Once the party gets started, we're all here to stay. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Get all the boys together, have them tell everybody that they meet. Friday night at midnight, we're all gonna get what we need. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Get all the boys together, have them tell everybody that they meet. Friday night at midnight, we're all gonna get what we need. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Get all the boys together, have them tell everybody that they meet. Friday night at midnight, we're all gonna get what we need. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Get all the boys together, have them tell everybody that they meet. Friday night at midnight, we're all gonna get what we need. I've seen that look in your eyes before. Some people call it love, but I know what lies behind those eyes. It ain't no gift from up above. Now you may fool everyone, but you can't fool me. Your love's about as innocent as it is free. I watched you playing your games before, and I always know who win. I see him leave by the morning light, and they don't come back again. Now you may fool everyone, but you can't fool me. Your love's about as innocent as it is free. What's on your mind? Who's on the list tonight? Will you hot as fire. And if you want to, you can make all the flames go higher than they've ever been. Jennifer, I lie awake at night and think about you. Jennifer, your picture on the wall just makes me burn. Jennifer, watching you's a curse and it keeps haunting me. Jennifer, some night I'm gonna get you all alone. The boys all want to act and see, but all that they can ever do is stare at the screen. You're twice as hot as fire, and if you want to, you can make all the flames go higher than they've ever been. Jennifer, I lie awake at night and think about you. Jennifer, your picture on the wall just makes me burn. Jennifer, watching you's a curse and it keeps haunting me. Jennifer, some night I'm gonna get you all alone. Jennifer, I lie awake at night and think about you. Well, Jennifer, some night I'm gonna get you all alone. some sacrificial rite, and the young hearts bleeding for the freedom of their youth struggle in the backseat, find out the truth. Young hands reaching for the golden cans attain. His blood begins to boil when he thinks that it's in vain. The young heart burdened with the weight of vanity summons all her strength to save her purity. They keep asking questions, they keep hearing lies. Don't tell the children, cover their eyes. Remember the warning and all it implies. To see the dawn of yesterday's sky. night as there's ever been. A knife that cuts a lone man, bird that flies on the evil wind. Choices made, damage done, scale of life out of balance. Pay the debt, we drink our fate from this broken chalice. Hear the music in the darkness, see the light that's burning still, calling out your name to take away the pain it will. And the world just wants to fight ya, and the winner's gonna get your soul. There's a rock down deep inside ya, grab on and let it roll. Heroes tall, legends made, we put them high on an altar. But heroes fall and legends fade, and they can't walk on the water. When it seems like all you're buying is a ticket on a runaway train, listen to your heart, let the music start to break the chain. When the world just wants to fight ya, and the winner's gonna get your soul. There's a rock down deep inside ya, grab on and let it roll. Hear the music in the darkness, see the light that's burning still, calling out your name to take away the pain it will. When the world just wants to fight ya, and the winner's gonna get your soul. You gotta rock down deep inside ya, grab on and let it roll. Just wants to fight ya, and the winner's gonna get your soul. You gotta rock down deep inside ya, grab on and let it roll. Just wants to fight ya, somebody's crying while somebody laughs. Somebody's building, somebody's collapse. Somebody's giving what somebody takes. Somebody's desert is somebody's lake. life, driven by fate. Fuel to the furnace is greed and hate. Fooled by the future, ruled by the past, thinking the good life will soon come to pass. Somebody's lost here, somebody's gain. I pay for my pleasure, pay for my pain. Life in the furnace is utterly cold. Life lives on life here, it's part in its soul. Somebody's crying, somebody laughs. you can lose it. Fever is music, music is you.
Spend my life by the telephone, watching the hands on the clock, wondering if you're home. I keep on telling myself you just don't understand. Why do these nights always last forever? From the flame, stay away from the flame. Burn me once, you burn me twice. I just can't accept it's a roll of the dice. Burn me once, you burn me twice. It's always the same. First the fire, then the eyes. Don't want to spend tonight like I always do, hearing a noise at the door, wondering if it's you. I keep on telling myself you just don't give a damn. Seems like I felt this way a lifetime. Stay away from the flame. Stay away from the flame. Burn me once, you burn me twice. I just can't accept it's a roll of the dice. Burn me once, you burn me twice. It's always the same. First the fire, then the eyes. is in the thunder. The thunder you hold in your hand. And all the time that I have spent chasing you haunts me. Till I'm under these lights, then I forget how much it's cost me. I know I won't spend this night alone. 'Cause one look in your eyes, any place on this highway is home. And all the time that I have spent chasing you haunts me. Till I'm under these lights, then I forget how much it's cost me. I know I won't spend this night alone. 'Cause one look in your eyes, any place on this highway is home. And all the time that I have spent chasing you haunts me. So turn up these lights, makes me forget how much it's cost me. I know I won't spend this night alone. 'Cause one look in your eyes, any place on this highway is
Often dream of nights I'd sit and watch the rising sun, and I spoke to you of life and of the battles I had won. A warm wind blowing memories makes me long for home, but a cold wind blows much harder and makes me wanna roam. Let me go from this lonely land before my dreams all vanish like water in the sand. Let me run from this lonely place before my dreams are shattered by love I can't erase. Search to find the meaning of the path that I am on, and I hope that my direction will not make me walk alone. I stumble for the answers to the questions that remain, Around the world I've touched the sun, and now I'm back again. Let me go from this lonely land before my dreams all vanish like water in the sand. Let me run from this lonely place before my dreams are shattered by love I can't erase.
the challenge that I can't ignore, and I'm recalling that we've said all you're saying before. Though you're proclaiming you found something new, you're not the first or the last. Can't claim to discover what stood there before. You're your future.
Is there one tool
most of them lie. I've seen the whole wide world just left there to die. And I am so tired, I can't get no rest. But I know, yes I know this, my friend. Though I can't say just where or when, there'll be sunshine again. There'll be sunshine again, yeah. It's a foolish deception, thinking two wrongs to make it right. Moving in the wrong direction ain't gonna get us through the night. Baby, how long we gonna keep hiding from the light of what we already had? Foolish deception, thinking every realization. You're losing all your chances faster than the speed of light, and you give no thought to all the complications. You're playing with fire, someday you're gonna burn. Oh baby, ain't you ever gonna learn? Good loving, bad romance. Someday you're gonna want me back, but no chance. Crying, I won't be there to give you consolation. Fight on you, baby, well, that's really not my style. I'm only trying to change your destination. You're playing with fire, someday you're gonna burn. Oh, baby, ain't you ever gonna learn? Good loving, someday you're gonna want me back, but no chance. You're playing with fire, someday you're gonna burn. Oh baby, aren't you ever gonna learn? Love, such a bad romance. I know your name, but there's a story. With every step I seem to take, you're back away. I wanna live inside your life, but you won't let me in the door. And so I stay inside myself and dream of you. It's not a mystic phone. inside myself between you. Now girl, can't you see me? Or do I look like someone else? I'm so undercover that I don't feel like myself. Now there ain't no other that I'd rather be around. Oh girl, don't let me down. The ocean krasivaya. The ocean I celebrate each